Hey guys, this is Shox here at the Lone Star Clash 2 with Wickd and ColbyCheeZe to talk about the CLG.eu versus X Team Orbit, now Reddit Nation game. Wickd, what were your impressions playing against Yuzuki top?
I only got to play against him once, and I had Snoopy carrying my lane, so I didn't really get a full impression of him because I stomped him that game, but as I said, I had Snoopy carrying my lane, and Shen didn't really do anything for him, so it was very unfair.
When your Aurelia got banned out, you picked Rumble. Is that like your number 2 champion? And can you tell us what is still strong about him, because we don't see him that often anymore?
I just think he looks really funny, and he's really big, so I thought that with his power, by just running over them, he could maybe win the game.
Okay. What? Was that a real answer?
Just run over him every game.
Man.
He's got a giant robot.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay. So Colby, you were here watching the game. What's your impression of the event and of the performance of Wickd here?
You know, honestly, I was like, wow, he completely ran over the top lane both times. Obviously, it had a lot to do with those jungle ganks. That was big for him, and then after that, he needed really much more help after that. So, I'm actually curious about. I mean, you've been doing these this magic damage Aurelia builds, and I'm kind of curious what you think about like the changes they're taking out the Ionic Spark, and what you think about that whole change and how that's going to change your gameplay.
Thank you, Colby, for your nice contribution.
I'm gonna make a confession. I don't really read patch notes, so I have no idea about any change you just talked about, so you could enlighten me.
Okay, so they're actually removing Ionic Spark from the game completely.
But they're gonna put in new items, right?
Yeah, there are going to be new items, but I mean, I figure that's going to change up your game style. I don't think there's going to be that same on-hit style gameplay with that item any longer.
I just gotta go double phage then. That's okay. I can slow them all the time.
Double phage, totally. 2 hammers, 1 in each hand.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like an Olaf with hammers.
Just like a real Viking.
Yeah, real Viking. Arr. Well, that's a pirate.
All right, no problem. Great for that elaboration there about the Season 3 changes. So you say you haven't picked up anything about what they're going to change about the big item overhaul, or is there something you can enlighten us with that will maybe make your role harder, easier on some champions?
The only thing I know is that they're changing jungle, so it's going to be harder again like it was in Season 1. And the problem I had lately is I'm usually better than the other top lane, but I'm getting camped all day, so even if I'm better than them, I still lose the top lane because I'm getting camped and I'm a very aggressive top lane where some other people are defensive. And if you're very aggressive, you take more risks.
Right. Okay. So again, going back to the team you played, they were very. I talked to HL9 yesterday, and he was very confident. He said, "Well, in a month or a couple of months, our players will be the best players in NA." I guess you can both chip in on that.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I think they did really well. Game number 2, I was surprised I mean, because they got stomped pretty hard game number 1 by you guys. You guys did great. And then game number 2, it was like complete turnaround. They did so well. And then, you know, the pentakill happened where, you know, you tried to jump back in there. I think a lot of people thought you were giving it away, but I could tell he had tower aggro. Is that right? You were trying to go in there and pick up that kill on him. So what was going through your head on that?
I'm just a really nice guy. I was like, he's a new pro player. He should get a pentakill.
Give him some fame.
Free fame. Why not?
Wow, nice words from Wickd. Wickd, who's your favorite player, except for you?
I feel like Magnum is probably my favorite player, except for me, because he's the only top laner where I feel like he have the same playstyle as me, and he's as aggressive as me, where all of our top lanes are kind of like pushy style. They just stand back and farm.
Gives you more of a fun matchup. Magnum's probably my favorite player too as well. So I think a lot of people can say he's like probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Thank you, Colby, for helping me with this interview. Some really nice questions. Maybe you should do some more interviews, man.
I think I'll have to. Yes.
You'll have to?
Yeah, I'll have to. I mean, I bought a bunch of camera equipment. I just haven't got around to it yet. So it's enjoyable. I like talking to people. So
right.
It's always
well, I wish you a lot of luck with that. And you're the winner of your bracket, which is good.
Yeah, I'm happy about winning. We were pretty confident coming into the match. We expect to win this tournament, and we're coming confident into it. So we'll be ashamed if we don't win it, because we want to show the fans that we can still pull through, even though we haven't practiced much lately. We're still a good team.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any shout-outs?
I would like to do a shout-out for Razer, because I got to use the awesome headsets during the matches, because one of the headsets they provided was broken. Then a shout-out to XMG, Elobuff, and Own3D for all the great support.
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy yourselves.
Thanks.